Hello, everyone. My name is Mo Zulfikar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. The outlook for beaten down energy plays like today's income pick, PermRock Royalty Trust, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol PRT, remains solid. Weaker than expected demand for West Texas Intermediate has seen prices of crude oil fall to around $67 per barrel, the lowest level since November of 2021. But it's all relative. World oil demand is still expected to increase by more than 2 million barrels of oil per day to around 104.2 million barrels per day in 2024, increasing by an additional 1.7 million barrels per day in 2025. While oil prices remain muted, demand is still greater than it was before the 2020 health crisis. The demand for China may be down, but the US economy remains strong, and this bodes well for energy companies like PermRock Royalty Trust. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. Yeah, PermRock Royalty Trust owns a perpetual interest in oil and natural gas producing properties located in the oil-rich Permian Basin in Texas. Now, it receives an 80% net profit interest from the sale of a production from certain properties owned by Boaz Energy rather than a specific portion of production. Now, the underlying properties consist of four operating areas in the Permian Basin, totaling approximately 31,354 gross acres. Now, because the company declares a monthly dividend, it announces its financial results on a monthly basis too. For the production month of September, the company reported oil cash receipts of $1.55 million, a slight $320,000 decrease from the prior month. And the lower number is a result of lower oil and gas prices. The trust sold 22,464 barrels per oil at $68.87 per barrel, compared with 24,944 barrels at $74.92 per barrel in the prior month.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. Since you mentioned monthly dividends, how are they looking?
Oil and gas sales resulted in a cash distribution of $368,269.34, or 0.030271 per unit. Now that's up slightly from 0.030219 per unit in October. This works out to 48 cents on an annual basis for a forward yield of pretty frothy 12.34%. Now, PermRock paid out its first monthly dividend in May of 2018, and as expected, the monthly payout fluctuates based on the price of oil and gas and sales volumes. Some months are definitely more prosperous than others. During the 2020 health crisis, PermRock suspended its payout for 5 months.
What about the PRT stock? How is it doing?
It's an energy play. Yeah, PermRock is not the kind of stock you can just stick in your portfolio and forget about. It's important to keep up to date with commodity prices and the opinions of the Federal Reserve and other economic indicators. It can also give you an idea of where PRT stock is heading. Oil prices are down from their March 2022 high of $130 per barrel, trading at around $69 per barrel, I think. Oil prices have been putting pressure on oil and gas stocks, and PermRock is no exception. As of this recording, units are down 8% on an annual basis and down 2% in 2024. Now, again, the outlook for crude remains solid. The U.S. Energy Information Administration expects Brent crude oil spot prices to increase from its current level of around 71 per barrel to an average of 78 per barrel. And that's just in the first quarter of 2025, and then average $76 per barrel for the full year.
John, thank you so much for your insights. Just to recap, PermRock Royalty Trust is a great oil and gas exploration and production company that rewards shareholders with a monthly dividend. The company has a big footprint in the Permian Basin, and thanks to historically strong demand for oil and gas, it has been able to provide its shareholders with inflation-crushing monthly dividend. And this is not lost on Wall Street. BlackRock Inc. is the biggest holders, followed by Certuity and Royal Bank of Canada. Insider interest in PermRock is also high at 40.22%, which can often entice insider to deliver better results. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And goodbye for now.